Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Ruggles, and this is Computer Literacy for Tuesday, November 28th. Glad you joined us here for this lesson. We'll be discussing and covering an introduction to Unit 6 today. All right, so here is the quick agenda. We're going to be going over and looking at our course calendar and any announcements. We'll talk about today's objectives, and we'll talk about getting ready for Unit 6 and how to be successful in Unit 6, and show you all the tools and things that you need to be able to complete the test and assignment at the end of the unit. All right, let's take a quick look at our calendar. You'll notice that we are, let me get a good color here. We are at the 28th of November. And we are starting Unit 6 this week. So Unit 6 lessons start tomorrow, 6.1 and 6.2. Please follow your course plan each day so you know what to complete each day. We'll start with 6.1 and 6.2 tomorrow, 6.3 and 6.4 on Thursday, and 6.5 on Friday. And then we'll continue next week with additional lessons. We'll go deeper in our live class next Tuesday about what we're learning and some of the tools that you'll be using to create your assignment, the 6.11 assignment. Just note that the 610, the Unit 610 test will be due on December 11th, and the 6.11 assignment will be due the last day before we head out for winter break, which will be December 15th. And then we'll be on break for December, the rest of December, for a couple weeks. When we do return, it'll be all makeup. It'll be completing any assignments that we have not already completed. So just be aware of that. The last lesson and the last assignment assigned for this class will be due on December 15th. So if you're on target and on track of being on current with the class, you can technically be done with having to do any work in this class December 15th. All right, don't forget to take a look at this week's announcement, what to complete in computer literacy for the week of November 27th through December 1st. I let you know what you should be doing, give you any resources that you need, some announcements. I have a video for you to watch for extra learning that talks about computer science career fields and web design and all that good stuff. So make sure you look at that and read that announcement. If you've missed any work prior to this week, there is an announcement for every single week, and it gives you instructions of what to complete that week and the resources to complete it. So make sure if you're behind, go back through the announcements and look at those to help you catch up. All right, today's objectives. And for Unit 6, we're learning the functions and tools of Blue Griffin. It's a web design tool. And I also added and/or Wix. I'm going to add an element that I'll introduce next week that might be a little more up to date that we can use, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. But right now we're learning the tools of functions of Blue Griffin and how to design and make an attractive and a functioning website. So we're going to apply technology, of course, to make things awesome, to enhance our productivity, and we get to demonstrate some creativity in this assignment as well. All right, so taking a look at Unit 6, there's a few things you need to know that's very critical, or else it's going to get difficult. So I'm going to take a couple minutes to go over how to install and download Blue Griffin. You really should have done that in Unit 1 when we first started this class way back in August and September. But if you haven't, we're just going to kind of go over this quickly so you get an overview of what you need to do. Okay, first you will find Blue Griffin download in the Unit 1.01 folder. So you'll need to go back to there. I believe the actual link to the download is right there in a closer look, completing the coursework. I think so. Double check that, but I believe that's where it's at. Go ahead and just click into this one, and within a slide or two, you'll see the download. So what you need to do, so go ahead and download that, click into here. You'll get a page. Oh, here's the lesson 1.1, getting started, a closer look, completing coursework. Yep, I was right. All right, so you'll click into that. You'll get onto the very first slide, and it's going to have the links at the very top line, computer literacy software and course resources. You really should have already done this, but this is just a review if you haven't done it. So go ahead and click into that. It's going to say, give you a link to download Blue Griffin 32-bit for Windows. You should have already downloaded the course resources a long time ago. So this is what we're focusing on right here is the Blue Griffin. You want to click on that to download that to your computer. You can save that anywhere your computer wants to save it. I personally like to save it in my computer literacy folder. That way I know where it's at. You'll notice that it'll be a zip folder. So once you download that to your computer, it'll be a zip folder. You'll need to extract all. Right-click on it. Right-click on that folder. And either hit extract all, or your computer might have 7-zip or WinZip. Use that function to unzip the folder. And once it's unzipped, it won't have the little zip mark in the folder anymore. You can double click into that folder. Scroll down, find the Blue Griffin executable file, the .exe, double click it, and that's going to help you start your download process. Okay. So you're going to need that program in order to complete the Unit 6 assignment. I don't know if it's an Apple-based or a Mac-based program, if that's possible, but you do need to complete this assignment in Blue Griffin. So you should have the capabilities of a PC and be able to do that. I am going to have an additional option. It'll be an option, not required, but to complete this assignment in the Wix platform, which is a free website builder platform. But I will discuss that next week. All right, quick steps to download and installing Blue Griffin. Number 1, download Blue Griffin from the lesson 1.1. I guess it's also in lesson 6.6 as well. You'll need to unzip the folder. You'll need to open the folder and find the executable file and double click it. Okay, and then once you've downloaded it, this is a personal preference, but you could pin the program to your taskbar or add a shortcut link to your desktop. That way you can find it. Okay, so that's going to be one of your first things you need to do. So when you're going through the lessons, you can practice using the tools that the lessons are going to instruct you to use. So make sure that is downloaded. If you have any questions, make sure you email me because that needs to be solved right away. There's no reason why it won't work. It works for everybody. And when I do get the email saying, oh, I can't download it, it doesn't work for me, we need to do the troubleshooting because it does work. And we need to make it happen because you need to use it. We can also use the Wix platform. If you want to look that up, go for it, wix.com. But those instructions will come later. Okay, what you're going to learn in the Unit 6 lessons. I actually love this unit. You're going to learn more details about how the internet works, how the web works. You're going to learn some basics of HTML and other technologies. And you're going to learn website basics and structure of how to create a functioning website. And we're going to create a website. So it's kind of fun. This is our last project of the semester. It's going to take us into the middle of December. We'll take our time doing it. Pro tip, search YouTube for web design tutorials and ideas. That's kind of fun. You can go down that rabbit hole for a little while. Make sure you get your other work done first, though. So just quickly, steps to be successful in Unit 6. You need to complete the lessons. It's going to give you lessons on how to use the Blue Griffin platform. It's going to teach you basic information of web design, how the web works, and all that, get you ready for the unit test. Okay, so the first step to be successful for Unit 6 is to complete the lessons. Follow the course plan. Step number 2 will be to complete the Unit 6-10 assignment. Actually, I believe it's due on the 11th. I'll update that. And then the step 3 is to complete assignment 6.11, which will be due Friday the 15th. Steps 1, 2, 3, right? It all starts with completing your lesson. All right, so this is just an introduction to Unit 6. If you have any questions, please stick around and you can ask. If this is a recording, then go ahead and give me an email and ask your questions. I'll be happy to help you. Our next class will be on a week from today on Tuesday, December 5th, and we'll be going more into depth of the topics that you're learning as far as how the web works and getting started with your web page design. So, all right, if you have any questions, you can stick around. Have a great rest of your day and a great week, and we'll talk to you shortly.